Hey guys, this is Dark Shade Window Tint. Right now we're at Laura's Hair Design, and it's located here in Houston, Texas. And what we're going to be doing is installing 20% hyper performance film. It's basically a film that's right below ceramic. It still blocks a ton of heat, and it's going to make a big difference. This client, what they wanted to do was really just tone down the light. As you can see, I'm getting hit by my face a lot throughout the day. All those windows get hit with a lot of sunlight, so they just want to tone down the sunlight and of course block a little bit of heat. But like I said, this film is great. It blocks over 60% of the heat at 20%. We already got started on it, so I'm gonna just show you what we've been doing, and I'm gonna just take you throughout the process. So let's get started, guys. Okay guys, so right now I just really want to show you how it looks like before we finish installing the entire front with that 20% film. So as you can see, you could easily see inside. You could see all the chairs, all the desks, all the boxes, everything inside. It's pretty transparent. Now I want to show you one window that we've already tinted with 20%. It's this one. So as you can see, you could still see inside a little bit. Maybe you can see some combs, some desks, some mirrors, but at the end of the day, it's really going to block and really stop a lot of that sunlight and of course the heat from getting inside the business throughout the entire day, because like I said, this whole front gets hit with a lot of sunlight. So right now what we're doing before we install the film is we're actually cleaning the windows. So we scrape the windows and then we wet them again, and then we squeegee them to just ensure all the old dust, maybe tape, anything left behind is actually taken off. So like I said, this is how it looks like before we install 20% throughout the entire front of the business. I'm gonna keep you updated maybe when we're around halfway mark. But like I said, most of the job is literally just cleaning the windows, making sure that's great so we can have a great installation just like this window. Pretty clean, no bubbles, no dirt or anything like that. So I'll keep you guys updated throughout the entire process. Okay, so we're almost done with this entire project. Like I said, I wanted to update you guys when we only had this section left. So right now what we're doing is we're going over the windows one more time. We're just squeegeeing the windows, making sure there's no bubbles that popped up, any dirt, anything left behind that we can go over and really fix right now before it dries. And I just quickly want to show you that even though it's 20%, it's towards the darker side, you can still see inside. So you can still see the ladder, you can still see someone working right here, you can still see a shelf in the back. And even though it might be on a little bit of the darker side, it's still a great tint to reduce that sunlight and of course to reduce the heat. So like I said, this is high performance film, so it's really going to block a lot of that heat, almost as much as ceramic, not as much, but still a lot of that heat. And now I want to go inside and show you how it looks like from the inside looking out, because it's not as dark as it is from the outside. So let me show you real quick how it looks like on the inside. So I quickly wanted to show you how it looked like inside. So as you can see, there's a pretty big difference when it comes to the windows that have already been tinted compared to the ones that are not. There's a lot of sunlight in here, so the tint's really going to reduce that glare and a lot of sunlight. But at the end of the day, it's still not too dark where you could notice it as much. So like I said, it does give it a little bit of a dim to it, but it's not going to be as big of a difference such as 5%, which is considered to be limo tint. Like I said, this is 20%, so it's still a little bit on the darker side, but not too dark. So let's go back outside and I'll show you whenever we start finishing up these sides. And yeah, almost done with the project, guys. So we finally finished the entire project at Laura's Hair Design. So as you can see, you can still see a little bit inside. It is, like I said, on the darker side, but overall it came out great. There was no bubbles, no dirt. There's nothing really left behind because like I said, we spent a lot of the time cleaning the windows, prepping the windows, just to make sure that everything comes out great whenever we're installing. Installing is the easy part, cleaning is always the most difficult part. So this is how the entire project came out. Like I said, we put 20% high performance film. And so on to the next project. If you have any questions, let us know or comment down below. We'd love to answer any questions you have. On to the next project.